Welcome to Pocket Tours, the instant guide giving you a sneaky preview to help you decide on places to go without you being too overwhelmed. We cover big cities, holiday getaways, fine restaurants, nightclubs, and much, much more. We've done the work, so you don't have to, as we're constantly adding more locations to our channel. So before you go on vacation, keep Pocket Tours handy by liking and subscribing. It's completely free. Let's get started.
Hello, you gorgeous creatures. Welcome to my New York City. Whether you're here for a weekend fling or a full-blown love affair with the city, get ready to be swept off your feet. We're diving headfirst into the city that never sleeps. The energy, the attitude, the endless possibilities. Oh honey, we're talking iconic landmarks that scream New York, activities that'll make your heart race, restaurants that'll have you loosening your belt, and nightclubs where you can dance till dawn. So grab your Manolos, put on your most fabulous walking shoes, and get ready for an adventure. This isn't just a tour, it's a love letter to New York City. And trust me, you're going to fall head over heels. Welcome to our ultimate New York City tour. Get ready to explore the best sights, activities, restaurants, and nightclubs in the Big Apple. First up, we're starting with a classic, the grande dame herself, Lady Liberty. I mean, is it even a trip to New York if you don't get a glimpse of this iconic symbol of hope? Taking the ferry to Liberty Island is half the fun, honey. The views of the Manhattan skyline, to die for. And that first glimpse you get of the Statue of Liberty as you get closer, gets me every time. Make sure you book your tickets in advance, especially if you want to go inside. You know, climb those stairs, channel your inner Audrey Hepburn in Roman Holiday. It's totally worth it for the view from the Crown. And while you're there, hop over to Ellis Island. The history of immigrants coming to America through this very spot. It'll give you chills, I'm telling you. It's a reminder that New York City is a melting pot of dreams, and everyone's story is part of its fabric. Now, let's be real, the gift shop can be a bit of a tourist trap. But hey, who doesn't love a cheesy souvenir? I'm a sucker for a snow globe, especially one with Lady Liberty inside. Oh, and before I forget, grab a pretzel and a hot dog from one of the vendors by the ferry. It's the quintessential New York snack, darling. So there you have it. Lady Liberty, a must-see for any visitor, and the perfect way to kick off your New York City adventure. Okay, so we've done the iconic landmark thing. Now let's talk about escaping the madness. Because, darling, even in a city that never sleeps, a little downtime is essential. And there's no better place to find your zen than Central Park. This sprawling green oasis in the middle of Manhattan is like a breath of fresh air, literally. It's the perfect place to stroll, bike, have a picnic, or just people watch to your heart's content. Start at the Bethesda Terrace. It's like something out of a movie with its gorgeous arches and intricate tile work. You might even catch a wedding photo shoot while you're there. Then wander through the Ramble, a wooded path that feels worlds away from the city. Keep an eye out for birds. It's a haven for bird watchers. If you're feeling adventurous, rent a rowboat on the lake and channel your inner Carrie Bradshaw. Just try not to fall in like she did. And of course, no trip to Central Park is complete without a visit to Strawberry Fields, the John Lennon Memorial. It's a beautiful and moving tribute to the music legend. Oh, and if you're here during the summer, catch a show at the Delacorte Theater. Shakespeare in the Park is a New York City tradition, and it's completely free. So there you have it, Central Park, your escape from the hustle and bustle. Trust me, your soul will thank you. All right, all this sightseeing is working up an appetite. And darling, in New York City, we don't just eat, we dine. And when it comes to iconic New York City eats, Katz's Delicatessen is non-negotiable. This place is a legend, serving up some of the best pastrami on rye you'll ever sink your teeth into. Seriously, it's what dreams are made of. Now be prepared to wait in line. This place is popular and for good reason, but trust me, it's worth every minute. The atmosphere is pure New York, bustling, a little chaotic, and full of characters. When it's your turn, order the pastrami on rye, obviously. And don't be shy about asking for a taste. They're generous with their samples. Oh, and get a side of their pickles. You can thank me later. Now, Katz's is a bit of a splurge, but hey, you're in New York City. Live a little. And besides, one sandwich is big enough to share, or not. I won't judge. Afterward, take a walk around the Lower East Side. This neighborhood is a melting pot of cultures and history. And you'll find everything from trendy boutiques to old-school synagogues. So there you have it. Katz's Delicatessen, a New York City institution that'll have you falling in love with pastrami all over again. All right, darling, the sun's gone down, the city lights are twinkling, and it's time to unleash your inner party animal. And trust me, when it comes to nightlife, New York City knows how to bring it. So put on your dancing shoes, because we're heading to Marquee. This Chelsea hotspot is a New York City institution, known for its electrifying atmosphere, world-class DJs, and well, let's just say it attracts a very glamorous crowd. Think Carrie Bradshaw meets Studio 54. You never know who you might bump into on the dance floor. Now, a word to the wise: dress to impress. This is Marquee, darling, not your local dive bar. Think sequins, stilettos, and a whole lot of attitude. Once you're past the velvet ropes, get ready to dance the night away. The music is thumping, the drinks are flowing, and the energy is contagious. It's impossible not to have a good time here. And if you need a break from the dance floor, head up to the rooftop. The views of the city skyline are simply breathtaking. It's the perfect spot to catch your breath, sip on a cocktail, and just soak it all in. Just remember, what happens at Marquee stays at Marquee. Wink, wink. Okay, my little adventurers, we've covered the iconic landmarks, the must-do activities, the food, the nightlife, but a true New Yorker knows it's the little things, the hidden gems, that make this city truly magical. So, as your fairy godmother of fun, I'm letting you in on a few secrets. First up, ditch the taxis and walk. There's no better way to experience the energy of the city than by pounding the pavement. Plus, you never know what you'll stumble upon. A charming cafe, a vintage bookstore, a street performer doing the most amazing things. Speaking of street art, New York City is an open-air gallery, darling. From the murals in Bushwick to the graffiti art in the East Village, keep your eyes peeled for colorful masterpieces tucked away in unexpected corners. And while we're on the subject of hidden gems, let's talk speakeasies. These clandestine bars, a throwback to the Prohibition era, are all about secrecy and exclusivity. Do your research, find the password, and get ready for a night of old-school glamour and killer cocktails. Now, let's talk shopping. Forget Fifth Avenue, darling. Head downtown for vintage finds and one-of-a-kind pieces. The Lower East Side and the East Village are treasure troves for unique clothing, accessories, and home decor. And finally, don't be afraid to get lost. Some of my most cherished New York City memories have happened when I've wandered off the beaten path. So put away the map, trust your instincts, and see where the city takes you. And there you have it, my lovelies, a whirlwind tour of my beloved New York City. I hope this little taste of the Big Apple has you craving more because trust me, this city is pure magic. But before I let you go, promise me you'll come back and experience it all for yourself. And when you do, don't forget to tell them Pocket Tours sent you. Until next time, stay fabulous. Let us know in the comments if you want your location added. For lots of getaway videos, please don't forget to like and subscribe.